G'day folks, welcome to a nice little Monday update from the workshop. Where else would I be? Yeah, things have been going reasonably smoothly, at least I hope. Yeah, just trying to work out some jobs and things, so I apologise for the lack of videos. It's just one of those things I've got to try and get motivated to do and get down pat before anything, well, get the paid jobs out first anyway. Videos have been a bit of a low priority, unfortunately. I've got to fix that, but what are you doing, dog? Yeah, videos have been a little bit of a low priority because I have had a lot of other stuff going on, but yeah, it hasn't been too bad. Dog's definitely getting bigger. Aren't you? I heard that. Little toot. Come on. Yeah, little projects and things to tear down. I've got a fire control cabinet. Still haven't done this injection moulding tool. And I also have the control cabinet off the Ward auto turret lathe. That thing's, yeah, all neon vacuum tubes. They're kind of cool. So, yeah, the lathe that was sitting here is now gone. That was just a repair job. I did have a bit of video on it, and I think I've still got a bit of video, but nothing too serious. I didn't get like removing and replacing the spindle or heat shrink fitting the bearings or anything like that. It was just, that was one of those jobs I just wanted to do perfectly right from the start and not have any distractions. So I did it all without cameras or anything like that. It's how I roll sometimes. I realise it would have made good content, but it is what it is. I'll definitely do a video on how basic hydraulics like these pallet jacks work. This is mine now. I paid $50 for it just as a scrapper. The wheel bearings were shot, the rollers were shot. These ones seem to be alright, but the front rollers were bad. So I'll do a rundown on how they work. Just simple everyday things that people use all the time but just kind of take for granted. I'm thinking that might be a good little video series. Even simple household items, I don't know. What do people want to see? I don't always come across weird, complicated stuff, especially when I don't understand how it works. I mean, that thing's complicated. I'll have to probably have to get Julian to come over and help me explain how that one works, because he worked it out. I didn't. We do have it powered up and working, though. What do you want now? So yeah, there's a few different things going on. Restoring this vise will be up soon. You'd be surprised what it looked like before I got it and what it looks like now. So that's a good start. So yeah. And once I get my trailer back, which currently, yeah, was taken this morning with the lathe on it, once I get that back, I'm going to go through and throw all this stuff, or most of this stuff on there, and, well, the big scrap bin goes on there, and then all this stuff gets sorted, picked for parts, and then thrown out, because there's just way too much junk here. Way too much. All this stuff I've got to go through, this new caster, Chinese caster wheels and things, but really I think I'll keep that compressor, the wheels, and that's about it, and the log splitter of course, and the blower. I suppose I should keep a lot of stuff. That's the thing, you tell yourself you want to throw it out, but at least I could sell this if I had to. Yeah. It's not in the best condition, but Aroo. Yeah, it's somewhat clean around here. This is another project. I've got that with the pallet jack. Yeah, power hacksaw. It's missing a few bits, the electrical stuff, and the hydraulics pump up but won't go down. So that's a pain in the butt. Dog, you've been digging holes again. What did I tell you about digging up my my work area? Yeah, so it runs, it works. The hydraulics pump it back up again. It's got auto up, but auto down doesn't work. And that's the most important part. I want auto down, not up. Yeah, it is what it is. Again, I only paid $50 for it, so it's no major loss. Well, it's not to say I can't fix it. I can certainly fix it. It just means if I have to buy parts for it, then it's no big deal. It also needs a coolant pump as well, because the tank's just full of gunk at the moment and there's no line attached to it. Yeah, apart from that, it's working quite well. It's got the turret lathe and everything still. That's sort of what's going on around here. The tyre machine gets used once in a blue moon. Very rarely. Good girl. Yeah, she's bored. I'm going to take her for a walk. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for all my my patrons keeping the internet on. The donations are greatly appreciated. They do pay the bill that keeps the internet on, and just goes towards bills really. I know it's not much, but it helps. Close your bark hole. I know, we'll go for a walk in a minute. No. Yeah, thanks for all the support and all that sort of stuff. PayPal. I realise some people don't like using PayPal because it gives away full name and email address. I don't really have any other ideas on how to change that. I guess if I set up a website with a donation link, it might be able to make it anonymous, but I don't know. It's a lot of work. So yeah, I'll try and make sure that each video has a link to Patreon and PayPal in the bottom of it. I don't care if you only throw in $1 a month, it helps. And again, you won't, even if you don't donate, you won't be excluded from content. I don't post anything on Patreon, it's just there for people that really enjoy what I do or what I've done in the past to say thanks by donating a little bit, that's all. It's not, there's no exclusive private club, you're not missing out on content. Everything I do goes up on YouTube, photographs go up on social media. I'm not going to directly link my social media because it's busy enough as it is. But yeah, those of you who know and have the time to try and seek me out can sort of find me on a few different platforms. At least until I get banned for being politically incorrect. I will warn you, I'm not politically correct. Especially on social media. Anyway, enough of that. I want to set up and try and do a question and answers video. Patrons will have first priority, I guess. Here I am saying I'm not going to exclude people, but patrons will have priority, but again, there aren't many of them. And I'll also need filler content for Q&A, so I will also go through YouTube video comments. And I already have a few just posted on random videos that I want to answer, but they don't warrant a full video. So I'm just sort of taking a list and we'll see how it goes. I might sit down in front of the camera for an hour or two and just do a Q&A. What are you chewing on, dog? Oh, bits of wood. She likes to chew on almost anything if she gets bored, so I'm going to keep her walking. That and stealing shop rags and screwdrivers with that moulded rubbery handle on them. She loves to chew them up. Every now and then, if I can't find one of my good electrician screwdrivers, it'll be out in the yard with chew marks all over it. Or my what did I find the other day? Oh, the stitching tool. Yeah, I left that on the tyre machine after I repaired an inner tube, and she took to the handle quite nicely. Silly dog. Yeah, so anyway, more coming fairly soon, hopefully. And hey, it's going to be fun. See the lefties have a freak out about that. Thanks for watching. Hey, no. That is not what I want you chewing on. See what I mean? Say goodbye, Kiri. Come on. No, don't pull on the lanyard. Crazy dog.